Hello Taurus, welcome to your mid-October 2017 tarot reading. So you have some really good things coming in, and the first message that I'm hearing here is a job well done. Okay, so going back to what I did for your late monthly reading, I apologize for that too, by the way. With the late monthly reading, I feel like the energy is, moving on, upgrading, and I also feel like wrapping up things that you spent a lot of time on and being very, very proud of the work that you're doing, being proud to be able to contribute, working with people who are also very, very like-minded. And I feel for many of you, this is not your main job. This is like a side gig that you're involved in, either through community outreach, community development, or doing something on the side in addition to your main job, where you might not get the support and the satisfaction you need from your main job, but you're getting it from this outside job or outside project or outside, group association that you're involved in. So one of the themes that I feel would be important to look at as we progress into the end of 2017, moving forward into 2018, there's this very strong energy about wrapping things up, about learning from past mistakes. And it's not so much mistakes like you did something wrong, but it's more like that group work or that person, I thought, they were one way and they turn out to be another. And so you're kind of like figuring out what works for you. You're figuring out, it's like that learning process. This might have worked for somebody else. It doesn't work for me, so I'm not going to do it in the future. I'm not going to, walk in their footsteps or trying to emulate their success by copying what they're doing. I'm going to do whatever is unique to me or whatever is tried and true and works for me. So I feel like all of these things that have happened so far this year in 2017 is brought you to the point where you can stand very, very firmly on your own 2 feet. You can decide on what really works for you. You can also decide on, what you have learned about yourself and how to move or take those lessons moving forward so that you can do whatever is good for you. And so there is a major maturation process I feel happening, a major upgrading. It's almost like upgrading in your skills, upgrading in your status, elevating yourself into a position of power where you get to make all these executive decisions. And because you've dealt with people that might have been, unscrupulous, shady, abusing their power in the past, you're vowing to yourself never to make those mistakes that they have made. So moving forward, your energy is very clear, concise, direct, and no nonsense. So I feel like for those of you who are in a position where you're recruiting people to work for you, you own a business, you're hiring, or you are, collaborating with other people, I feel like you're very, very clear up front at the very beginning. Here are my expectations. Can you meet them? And then I also see some of you going through the interviewing process. You might be a hiring authority figure. You might be a hiring official in your environment, work environment. And I feel like you're making somebody kind of like jump through hoops so that they can prove that they are the ideal candidate for a specific job. So it looks very good. In terms of family relationships and things like that, I feel like, if you have siblings, there's a deepening, strengthening, reconciliation process happening with family members. If you share space with family members, there's going to be negotiations when it comes to, rent, when it comes to responsibilities, when it comes to like who's paying the cable bills, who's cleaning up whose dishes, who needs to chip in to do more work. And it's an uncomfortable conversation that you've kind of been avoiding, neglecting, or try to sweep under the rug. But I do feel that these imbalances in relationships, you're no longer tolerating them. And I feel like, you go above and beyond to chip in, but you don't like to be taken advantage of. And so in situations when you're dealing with, roommates, family members, especially people you share space with, these imbalances are causing issues, and so they're going to be addressed, and there is going to be a satisfying, negotiation process associated with this. So it looks good. I do feel as well, some people are trying to get business licenses. Okay, so there are legal issues that are kind of held up before you can take that next step. I feel like business licenses, it could be taking a licensing exam, and I feel that you're really cramming, studying, and you need to devote adequate time to it. So if you tell yourself, I only need 3 months to study for this licensing exam, try 6. Okay, start it earlier than you think, because I feel like you're going to be bogged down with more responsibilities, surprises, and you need to really devote the time. And I feel that the licensing exam is going to be quite difficult. It's more challenging than you would think, so set aside more time, okay? Just to avoid the element of surprise. And then I'm also sensing some people are trying to, get like things certified so that you can get a business license in order. I feel like, for the next 3 months, moving into December, that's when it's going to happen. But in the meantime, there's a little bit of headache regarding licensing, exams, or even getting a physical license to do something, okay? Slow down when you're driving. It's not you. You're very, very good with directions. You're very careful drivers. It's not you, I feel it's other people. So you need to slow down a little bit. Try to avoid driving too fast. Try to avoid overall driving really late at night, or, in inclement weather, because I feel like other people are going to throw a wrench in the works, okay? So please lay low for the next 2 weeks. Take care of things. Don't get too riled up. And, good things are coming for you. So it can seem a little bit destabilizing, like busy, and just you feel this anxious energy and you don't know where it's coming from. And I feel like it's just an energetic shift signaling to you good things are coming, jobs are coming. The next 3 months is, all about collaborating, all about kind of like running into being at the right place at the right time, so that new jobs can come into the picture for you. Okay, take care of yourself. I'll be back in November, and I wish you all the best. Bye bye.